I mean, there was plenty of days prior to these pills, even though I was taking MSN, glucosamine, chondroitin, that I was buying. There was times I had a 5, and since taking these, most of the time it's a 2, up to a 3 on a bad day. That's a dramatic improvement. I just don't notice the pain. When I have days of a 5 or a 4, I notice the knee pain. Now I just don't notice it because there isn't any, or it's so minor in comparison to what it used to be that it's nice not to even have to think about it.
The quality of life is vastly improving. I find that somehow I sleep with my arms extended under my head. And I was unable to because my shoulder was hurting me so badly. So it's actually affecting my sleeping habits. And I'm back to sleeping normally. So it's a vast improvement over where I was. I lift weights, and there's one particular exercise I've not been able to do. I cannot reach weight and bring it down. And I'm beginning to. Not as much as I want to, but I am able to go through the motions, and I'm definitely getting better. When one feels pain, you tend not to you start and you stop. I have no problem lifting my arm now, which I had a very difficult time with before. The sleep is much more satisfying. I get a lot more rest. Oh, I don't think it will take a year. I think I'm getting better and better at a very fast rate. I am going to continue as long as I can with that. Yes, I think there's marked improvement all the way around. One always tries to go ahead and loosen up the shoulder, but of course, was not doing it successfully. I don't even notice anymore. I'm just reacting like I used to, which is very good.
Wake up 3 or 4 times a night, and I have to sleep with pillows between my legs, under my knees, just to alleviate, the pain. And now I'm just so excited because I wake up in the morning and I feel great, and it's amazing. And I can't believe it. And it was just like all of a sudden. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I was at work and I thought, my back hasn't hurt lately. And I had not stopped, doing anything different. And my tennis elbow's gone. So I attribute it to the pills. You get used to something for so long that it's just part of your daily routine. And then all of a sudden I just kind of noticed that I don't hurt this morning, and then I started noticing it every day that I did not hurt. So that was fantastic. Oh, it made me feel fantastic. It really did. I mean, when you live with that every day and then all of a sudden it's gone, it's just like a shock. Yeah. Just to be able to get up in the morning and not feel like you've been run over by a truck. My coworker has, you seem to be feeling better. I said, I am. I can bend down to the bottom row and get files without complaining. So it's helped in my job too, without having, to have someone else get something for me. Oh, I hope it gets even better. But the way it feels now, it's terrific. I mean, I couldn't do sit-ups before, and I can do them now. The pain is gone. It really is. I feel relief and energy. Can't think of another word except great. It just feels so great not to have the pain every day.
I'm having a great time. In my joints, in my wrist, the swelling has gone down. It was predominantly in my right wrist, and the swelling has gone down. Previously, I could not even touch it in the joint. And since I've been taking this, I can't even tell you. It brings me to tears sometimes that I'm able to function. Overall, it has helped me, and I think that with continued use that I'll continue to improve. But with my wrist, I've called several people saying I can't believe this. And then with my feet, the pain on top of both of my feet, it is not there. I still have the pulling on the bottom, but it has definitely decreased in the intensity. And when I get up in the morning, I'm not trying to walk and straighten up at the same time. My hands, I used to wear braces at night when I go to bed, and I'd wake up with my hands numb and in pain and swelling. I don't wear the braces anymore. And, I just can't believe, the response I've had with my wrists in the actual joints where I've had it in my limbs, has been incredible. And I'm just waiting for it to work its way at the rest. I could touch my wrist. I mean, I literally, upon examination, I wouldn't let anybody touch my wrist. And again, this was something that developed. It wasn't prevalent a year and a half ago, but it's something that was subsequent to the injuries. And I mean, I'd be crying, or it's just, in my hands, they still tend to go numb a lot, and my fingers are numb at the tips. But as far as the actual pain, I said, touch me, because you can touch me now, as opposed to I'd knock you out previously.
Makes me feel great and limber. And I'm limber. I mean, I can touch, the floor without going, oi. And it's nice usually when I exercise, I go, oi. I'm the only one that goes, oi. I'm not doing that.
Without a doubt. I mean, but I'm positive anyhow, but I just feel better all the time. I guess I just feel better, and I didn't even notice it. Stronger, more durable, and I guess longer action or longevity. I can do anything. I'm back to the old self. I'd suggest they try it because it certainly worked for me, so I think it's a good product. You're not going to hurt anything by trying it, and I would suggest definitely trying it. Well, I don't have to grasp the arms of the chair. I can get up on my own with my own power. I've had the strength now to rise easily, not just push off. You don't have to push off, and I don't have to push off as much as I did. After 30 days of using the product, I feel more invigorated, younger, better, and more durable.
Because with activity, I have a lot of knee pain, and I tried other products and they don't seem to be long lasting. And this product, it's long lasting, and I only take it once a day, and it holds me for the whole day. With the prescription ibuprofen, I had to take it like up to 1,600 milligrams, and I had to take it at least 2 or 3 times a day, and it still didn't have a lasting effect. And that's what I was looking for, something with a lasting effect. It is lasting. I take it once a day, and it doesn't matter what time of day I take it, and I don't have to take it with food or anything. I just take it, and I'm 24 hours. Usually it lasts about 36 hours, and so I just keep it in my system so that it doesn't, so that I'm not in pain. Pain is in my knees, and sometimes it was just a constant pain. Sometimes it's a burning pain, and it's worse with activity. So just normal walking around, I'm not having any pain. But if I try to exercise or do something, then like climbing stairs or knee bends or something, then I'm in excruciating pain. But with the pills, I can, do my exercise routine and not have any pain at all. My pain before was constantly, it was like between a 5 and a 6. And now I'm down to 0. It makes me, because I live in a 2-story townhouse. So going up and down the stairs, it's like one day I woke up and I went down the stairs and I got down at the bottom of the stairs and I'm like, oh, where's my pain? I mean, because it's something that I've, lived with. So now I can go down the stairs and no problem. I can even skip down the stairs with no problem. It was about the 3rd day, and I was coming down the stairs to leave to go to work. And it was like, and I didn't notice it. It's just that I felt different. And then by the time I got to work and had to go up the stairs to get to my job, I'm like, oh, that's what it is. I don't have pain. 10 plus means getting up getting out of the bed without feeling pain. It means running down my stairs. It means skipping down the stairs. It means that I can dance for hours at a time. It's just overwhelming to me that something like this can make you feel so good without you having to take it at least 2 or 3 times a day, because it's something that I found that really works. And it's not just something out there that you're going to take 3 or 4 times a day. You take it once a day and it's great. Only in the fact that I don't have to worry about where I'm going, or are there stairs, or is there a hill, or, things like that. Now I can get up and go and do whatever I want to do without having to worry about what the walking environment is going to be like. About, okay, there's stairs, let me go around. Or, okay, there's a hill, I'm going to hurt like hell. And now I don't have to worry about that. And when I go out with my friends dancing, I don't have to watch how I dance. I can just dance.